Hi all, in this video I will show you how to create a Google Forms. So basically there are two ways to open Google Forms. This I will show you. Okay, so first of all what I will go to the web page of Google and open my Gmail account, which you can show that I've already opened it. And on this page you can see here these 9 dots. When you click on these dots, you can see the various Google apps in the system. So I'll go to Drive. So while clicking on the Drive, a new page was open, and on this side you can see a plus icon which shows new. When you click it on, you see a more option was there. And when you click on the more option, you find that various other options which are the features, basic features of this Google. So I'll click on Google Forms. So when I click on this, I will find that there is blank form and there is another option that is from a template. So blank form means a simple form was there and you can modify it according to your convenience, and from a template means a base was fixed and you can make changes in it according to your requirement. So I'll click on a blank form. Okay, a layout of a Google form was there in front of you, and this is a basic structure of Google form. So this is the one way in which you can open Google Forms. So another way is you just go to Google, type Google Forms and click enter. So the first link here is Google Forms free online survey for personal use. Click on this link. So here we have go to Google Forms. I will click on this. Again a new page was open which shows that I have make other forms for my purpose. So I'll click on this blank. So here you get a layout of a Google form. Now you can see here this is a form which you created with the help of Google, directly typing Google Forms on the web page, and this is a form which we have created through Drive. Now they are same basically, there is no difference between the two, so you can go for any other option. If you are using your desktop or laptop, then you have these two options, but if you are using your smartphone for creating Google Forms, then the second option will take place, because it is difficult for you to locate the file from Drive folder, right? So second option was there. So in this, the first column you see here that we have untitled form. So the first of all what we have to do, we will create a title for this form. Whether you want to conduct a survey or you want to conduct a quiz, whatever you want to do, or you want to gather some kind of basic demographic information, whatever, you have to create a proper title to this form. So let me write here quiz. So you can see here we have questions, here we have responses. Right now question page was open. When somebody filled the responses, then you can click on this response section and you can find out how many people have given their responses or filled these forms. So on this side you see there are few icons. So first of all we have plus sign, which means add a question. Whenever you want to add a new question in this form, then you can click on plus sign. Second is this import question. When you have typed some question somewhere else and you want to import directly from there, so you can click on this side and you can import the question. Third is add title and description. If you want to add some kind of title to the survey, like I have written here quiz, because it is not clear that quiz are related to which subject, so let me write here general awareness. Right, so this clearly shows that this quiz is regarding general awareness. So here in description column you can write that it includes questions related to current affairs or business and reasoning, whatever you want to write, you can clearly describe your content, right? So now you can see here this icon. This shows that you can create a duplicate slide with the help of this. So by clicking on this, I can create one more slide related to this and can make changes in this. If I want to ask for aptitude, so I can type it, but I don't need right now, so I will delete this, right? Okay, So now what we have to do for next is we have to create a question. So for this we have to click on this plus sign, right? So whenever we want to conduct some kind of quiz or survey, it's not mandatory. You can ask for a question. Now I'll show you one more thing. Before writing a name here, you can see here this section. Here we have short answer, right? So when I write name, you can see this short answer. There is short answer option, paragraph, multiple choice, checkbox, and drop down option. So because open-ended questions are asked, then the person is supposed to give the answer in either short answers or in paragraph. Then these two options can take place. And when some kind of quiz or survey is conducted, then multiple choice, checkboxes, drop down, or linear scale can take place, right? So these are few options which I'll tell you later on this stage. So this is my name option. Now if you are conducting a quiz among your class, so I think so this is the basic requirement that the student must write the name, right? Otherwise it would not be possible for you to judge who the person is. So this is the option required. I click on this. Now you can see it turns from gray to blue. This shows that this is now a mandatory field, right? Unless until the person will not fill the name, he or she will not be able to submit the form. Clear? Okay, now next I will click on this for creating a duplicate. Now instead of name, let me write roll number. If I am conducting a quiz, then I need a roll number of a student also, right? Again, so by default, because I've created the duplicate, so it is required. So this is already shown here, right? Okay. So these are the two basic requirements while conducting a quiz, because every teacher must be aware about the name and roll number of the student. So next, if I have to add some questions in this, so again I will go for add question. So let me write the first question. The central banking function in India are performed by. So this is my another question. Okay, so I will start writing the, now you can see here, this earlier here it was when I do was here was short answer, and now by default it has been shifted to multiple choice, right? Because I will give choice to the students. These are MCQs, so multiple choice can be given. So multiple choice, okay, let me first write, then I'll explain you. Let first ICICI, right? Add another option, let it be SBI, then RBI, or PNB, Punjab National Bank, right? Now again we have to click this, right? Because this is required, mandatory for a student to give answer to this question. Now if here multiple choice question is there, I'll show you in preview form. See here. Okay, so you can see here quiz, the required general awareness. You have to write the name, roll number. The central banking function in India is performed by which bank? So I have to click here RBI. So this is an example of multiple choice question. Okay, so if I go back, if I click here as checkbox. So when I click here for checkbox, then you can see here that the boxes will shift from ovals to square. Means I can click on more than one answer, but this cannot be possible in this case, right? Because the central banking function, as we all know, is performed by RBI, so this is the only answer. So checkbox is not fit for this question, so I will not go for checkbox. Okay, next third one is Dropbox. The Dropbox is as simple as that. If I go to preview, you can see here. Okay, I have to click here and then I'll click RBI. So by default it will give the solution. Then we have to submit. Now if I will submit the form, it will not submit it. Why? Because I have given, while framing the form, I have put the required information for this. If I have keep these two questions as important and mandatory. So unless until you will not fill this, you will not be able to submit the form. Okay. So fine, this is my first question. I will go for either drop box or multiple choice. Now I want to create one more question. What I will do, I will create the duplicate slide. If you don't want to create duplicate slide, then you can go for plus sign. Simple, as I have done earlier. So let me take another question, that is, which among the following is not a factor of production, right? So let me write first land, right, bank credit, labor, and let me write capital. Okay, so again required multiple choice question. Clear? Now I don't want this, right? So okay, fine. So these are the two questions which I have created. Now I want to save this one. So it was saved, all the changes saved in the drive. By default it is telling this. So I'll go for the preview. You can see here name, roll number, central banking, and which among the following is not a factor of production. Fine. Okay, but you can also see that there is untitled question which I have not. So I go back to the form, click on this and delete this. So when you next go to preview section, you can see here that now the question is not there. Now you have to give this information, like I say the name is let's say ABC and roll number is 12. So the central banking function is performed by RBI and is not a factor of production, is bank credit. I will submit the form. So when you click the submit, you can see here your response has been recorded, and whenever the person who has created the form, you can see here that you get one response here, right? So the name of the person is ABC, clear? Roll number is 12 and response is orange color, which is of RBI, and not a factor of production, red color, which is of bank credit. So this way a Google form can be created. Hope you will try creating the form on your own, and in next presentation we'll continue the topic. Thank you.